Hey there, Heather. Hello there. Chef Cutter John. Welcome you to another day of no baseball because we just finished the All-Star game a couple days ago in Toronto. So yesterday we took a look at the American League teams and their standings and practically like their rosters and all that, keeping you updated on who's injured, who's not. So we are doing the National League today. Did we get any news today? Oh, other than Nevin. Wow, slip-ons went for the silent Romero. He'll be out for the next few weeks for the 82 Brewers after slipping on a wet floor at home. Go to your stream. Oh, yeah, sit down. They said someone was actually injured installing a fixture. It was Randy Jones. Well, anyway, that we looked at the American League yesterday. Let's look at the National League. The NL East, Atlanta has 65 wins. The Phillies Legends have 64. The Mets Legends have 58 for third. 2019 Nats, 80 Phillies, and 97 Marlins. The three seasonal teams bring up the rear, as they should. Pythagorean has them at the same. NL Central, Pittsburgh and Cincy all tied up, 58-58. But the Cubs Legends third at 51, with the 60 Pirates, 64 Cardinals, and 82 Brewers lagging behind. Pythagorean has Pittsburgh crushing it, but with 65 wins, but they only have 58. NL West, the Dodgers lead the Giants 68-65 in wins. The 1906 Cubs are 13 games below 500, so they're third. Diamondbacks Legends are 3 games below 500. The 07 Rockies and the 54 Giants bring up the rear. Pythagorean has practically Arizona the same as the 1906 Cubs. And North, Washington has 61 wins. Milwaukee has 55 wins. The 86 Mets have 50 wins. So they're third in their division, which is pretty good. The Rockies Legends are 3 games below 500. 55 Dodgers, 75 Reds bring up the rear. Pythagorean has Colorado ahead of the 86 Mets. Well, kind of biased. And the NL South, the Padres and Cardinals both have 58 wins. The Marlins Legends are only 2 back. The 98 Padres, 57 Braves, and 01 Diamondbacks are bringing up the rear. Pythagorean actually has the Cardinals first with 62 wins, then Miami with 57, then San Diego. Like saying that San Diego's been lucky to get first place. So St. Louis should be in first, Miami should be second, Padres should be third. By wild cards, right now the Dodgers would lead be the 1 seed, the Braves 2, Washington 3, San Diego 4, Pittsburgh 5. So San Diego and Pittsburgh would actually face each other in the playoffs. Pittsburgh, the National League champions of year 1. St. Louis, well, San Francisco is tied with Atlanta. So San Fran and Philly. San Fran would be the 6th seed, would face Washington. Philly, number 7, would take on Atlanta. And then we have all these ties. The Mets have 58 wins. Well, the Padres are tied with the Cardinals. Yeah, the Padres are tied with the Cardinals. The Pirates are tied with the Reds. And they're tied for the number 8 spot. The 1906 Cubs are the top seasonal team at 53 and 40. So they're looking pretty good. So let's look at the standings. Yes, sir. NL East. Let's take a look. The Braves meet the team. Chipper Jones, Eddie Matthews, and Greg Maddux are your top 3 guys. League-wise, John Smoltz and Craig Kimbrell are your good relievers. So they're doing all that. All right. Injured list. Hank Aaron has a broken bone in his elbow. He's out till January, which is pathetic. He had 46 RBIs in 49 games. Hammer and Hank. So they've had to deal with, I think Wally Berger has had to go. Hugh Duffy and Hugh Duffy. So they've had to do some stuff. So no Hammer and Hank Aaron. That sucks. The Philly Legends at 64 wins. Top guys Schmidt, Klein, and O'Doul. Top guys up front, Mike Schmidt, the second best third baseman. Organization-wise, let's look at the injured list. Cole Hamels out 4 months. He's out till November. 6-2, shoulder inflammation. He was doing pretty well as a starter. Ron Reed out with elbow tendonitis. He hasn't played much, but yeah, Schoolboy Rowe has had to come in for short. Schoolboy Rowe. Cole Hamels, yeah, the shoulder inflammation. That really hurts Philly because they had a good rotation. The Mets, 58 wins. Their top guys Mike Piazza, Darryl Strawberry, and Dwight Gooden. Piazza, the best catcher. Injured list. All right, Dickey sprained elbow. We don't know how much. 7-4. Yep, they've had to deal with, I think, Kuzman, right? Kuzman has had to 6-4 with 2 saves. He's had to come in. Apodaca and Bobby Parnell. Yeah, so R.A. Dickey out for a little bit. The Mets don't know what to do. 2019 Nationals, who stuffed the ballot box at the All-Star break. Anthony Rendon, Howie Kendrick, and Juan Soto in their jobs. 10th best third baseman in Rendon. That's what they say. How did he get in the All-Star game? Well, anyway, Jeremy Hellickson out a pair of weeks, elbow inflammation, 2-3. Anibal Sanchez, shoulder inflammation. He's played 4 games. 2 wins. And Max Scherzer at 4-0. And then he had surgeries for removed bone chips. So, yeah, they were good pitcher. Yeah, they have to deal with Corbin, 4-7. Eric Fady, 2-2. Joe Ross, 2-7. Steven Strasburg, 7-8. And Austin Falk, 4-10. So, yeah, they were looking good with their pitching stuff, but that's been hit hard. 1980 Phillies, Mike Schmidt, Lefty Carlton, and Lonnie Skates Smith. 8th best third baseman and Mike Schmidt. No injuries, okay. The 97 Marlins, Gary Sheffield, Charlie Johnson, and Kevin Brown. Not good hitters and all that. Injured list. They have Kurt Ohala, strained shoulder. He was pitching pretty well for the middle of the bullpen, so he's out. NL Central, Pittsburgh, 58 wins. They were the season 1 NL champs. Ruff Kiner, Honus Wagner, and Jason Kendall doing their job. Second best shortstop, Honus. Gene Alley might be out for a few days. He'll be back. Andrew McCutchen, broken bone in his elbow. He's out till January, so that's bad news for him. He was pretty good like season 1. And Dave Parker, torn ACL. He's out till at least December, so he was doing pretty well too. So McCutchen and Parker, they've had to deal with 6 guys. Well, I think Jason Bay and Andy Van Slyke have not played 82 games. Kiner, 88. Van Slyke, 27. So Van Slyke has to come in. Lloyd Wayner, oh yeah, 9 games. So Van Slyke and Wayner have had to come in and learn the system. The Reds meet the team. Kluszewski, Votto, and bench. Rob Dibble, the third best closer. Injured list, Joe Morgan, out 3 months, torn Achilles tendon. 11 RBIs in 27 games. If the Reds can make the playoffs, they might need him. There's Bid McPhee. Cubs legends, Sammy Sosa, Hack Wilson, and Gabby Harnett. With Sosa being the second best right fielder around. Ryan Dempster out for 4 weeks. Sprained ankle, 6-4. He was doing pretty well, the Canadian. So they've had to rely on Ted Lilly, I think. Oh, Holtzman, 4-2. Holtzman's only played 7 games. Come on, Ken Holtzman's your best guy. And you 1960 Pirates, meet the team. Dick Grote, Bob Fern, and Smokey Burgess. Smokey. And my cat, injured list. George White can come back. But why does he want to come back? Well, he's still in the IL, sorry. Harvey Haddix, rotator cuff strain. 1-6. Well, wasn't that good? You work him to the bone. 1964 Cardinals. Bob Gibson, Butch Henry, who came over in a trade, and Ken Boyer, your best guys. Yeah, when Ken Boyer is your best guy, you know something's wrong. Lou Burdett out for a few months with his labrum. And Bobby Shaw's torn UCL. Good reliever, but he's hurt. The 82 Brewers meet the team. Robin Young, Paul Muller, and Don Money. 35 years old, Don Money is. 22 home runs. Rounding out third best shortstop, organization wise. Oh, sorry, injured list. Augustine and Romero. Augustine needs surgery. And Romero, gluteus strain. 23 games. He wasn't really much. 2 weeks because of that injury. All right, let's go to the NL West. The Dodgers meet the team. Top guys: Duke Snyder, Jackie Robinson, and Babe Herman. They had the second best closer in Eric Gagne. Organization wise, injured list. Bill Russell broke a kneecap. He was their shortstop, but he's out for 4 months. He's out till November. So he's out for the season in essence. The Giants, Barry Bonds, Willie Mays, and Willie McCovey, great guys. Barry Bonds, the best left fielder. Mays, the second best center fielder. Injured list, they're looking pretty healthy. They are very healthy, thank goodness. The 1906 Cubs, Frank Chance, Three Finger Brown, and Jack Feister. So anyway, not many, a lot of guys there. On the injured list, nobody, so they're okay. The Arizona Legends. Matt Williams, Louis Gonzalez, and Kurt Schilling. On the injured list, nobody. There was the Seven Rockies. Matt Holliday, Big Daddy, Todd Helton, and Willie Tavares. I think Willie Tavares is definitely not that color. Or black, so that organization-wise, injured list. A pair of big injuries. LaTroy Hawkins, UCL, and Brian Lawrence, 6-3. He was a good player, but he got hurt. So Lawrence is like, wow. I guess Jason Hirsch has had to step up to the plate, if you will. Brian Lawrence was doing pretty well. The 1954 Giants. Say hey Mays at 23 doing his 292. Hank Thompson and Monte Irvin. Willie Mays the fifth best center fielder. The injured list. The 54 Giants have nobody. The NL North, Washington takes the lead. Well, Montreal / Washington. Andre the Hawk Dawson. Vladdy Guerrero and Gary Carter, your main guys. Lots of 7s and 8s for their organizational shit. Nobody in the injured list. Milwaukee second. Paul Molitor, Prince Fielder, and Ryan Braun. Pair of 8s and Meow and Puzak. Love you. Love you guys. Love you. Chap, chap, chap. Jordan. Chap, chap, chap. Anyway, sorry. Charlie Moore up 9 months with a torn PCL. He was their catcher. Yeah, they only have one catcher. BJ Surhoff at third base. Well, he can play catcher at times. Torn quad is out for a week. So yeah, he was a use of a catcher. And Corey Hart, ruptured tendon, he's out for the year. Yeah, they don't really have a backup catcher. They have a lot of guys. And they don't have they don't have a catcher. Reserve roster. So I don't know what they're gonna do. You know, there's a few 86 Mets, third place, meet the team. Nails Dykstra, Keith Hernandez, and Sid Fernandez. Injured list. Nobody. Colorado Legends. Todd Helton, Larry Walker, and Troy Tulowitzki. Fourth in first base for Todd Helton. Nicely done. Injured list. Ladislas Dorsey back strain. 2 weeks for Todd Walker. That's a mouthful. The 55 Dodgers. Campy Campanella. Duke Snyder. And Carl Ferrillo. What is it, Scoonge? Well, Roy Campanella is the second best catcher. I believe it behind his doppelganger from the LA Legends. Joe Black, UCL, he's out for 6 months for the season. Billy Lowe's herniated disc, 1-6. I don't think he wants to come back. The 75 Reds, Joe Morgan, Johnny Bench, and Dave Concepcion, with Morgan third best second baseman. Injured list. Nobody, so that's good news. The NL North, the NL South, final division, the Padres meet the team Agon, McGriff, and Winfield. Organization injured list. They've had some massive injuries, San Diego has, even though they're first. Randy Jones could be back for a week, strained his back. He should be okay. Phil Nevin out 3 months till October. If they need him for baseball, October baseball, they'll need him. 50 RBIs in 6-7 games, fractured fibula. Gary Templeton is done for the year. He only played 2 games, but he's hurt. Ryan Klesko played 24 games, and he's hurt. So third base, they've had Randy Reddy do that. Shortstop, Khalil Green, and in right field, Oscar Gamble and Tony Gwynn have to do their damnedest with Laurent Lee there. Immortal Laurent Lee. St. Louis, meet the team. Hornsby, Pujols, and Mize, the top 3 guys. Roger Hornsby, the best second baseman in the National League. Ken Boyer will be out for 3 weeks with strain oblique. And Stan the Man Musial will be back, hopefully within a week, strain ab muscle. So that's the one they need, is Musial to come back from injury. Miami's legends. Meet the team, Miguel Cabrera, John Carlos Stanton, and Gary Sheffield. Cabrera and Stanton doing decently, top 10 by OSA. 9 months for Juan Carlos Oviedo, so he's out till next April. I wonder if he'll be back in the year. Anibal Sanchez out 2 months. He needs surgery for bone chips. He only played 1 game. And Cliff Floyd is out for 2 to 3 weeks. I think they don't really care. 98 Padres, meet the team. Greg Vaughn, Kevin Brown, and Tony Gwynn. With Trevor Hoffman, great closer. And he has to be. Mike Gesella out 8 weeks. The 27 Yankees. And then he went to the Padres. 5 RBI. So I don't think they need him that much. The 57 Braves. Hank Aaron at age 23, his season. Eddie Matthews and Wes Covington. Not really a lot of players. 7-8 months for Dave Jolly with a torn UCL, so he'll be practically happy to go somewhere. And the 2001 Diamondbacks, the last team we're going to take a look at. Luis Gonzalez, Randy Johnson, and Kurt Schilling. With Luis Gonzalez, the 5th best left fielder in the National League. And 6 months later, Brian Anderson torn labrum. He was 2-8, so it doesn't really matter. So that's all. Let's just continue. Any news? No news. No news is good news, I guess. That means that everyone will be back to playing. It'll be the 4th of July, and it'll be an epic day. Full of fun, I promise you. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond Ado.